I remind me of that Russ and Dame. Yeah. They went back and forth. Yeah. Shit, even what's his name? Like Dame didn't even lead the paint. Nah, like shoot it. They ain't got to reach side down hit a three. Like pop this shit. Yeah, like
Cat needed a little bit of KG in him, man, to talk to him. What?
I know, but it's just hard to talk to Draymond because Draymond stole the ball from me. He scored a layup, and he might only have 7 points. I don't know what he had, but his his defense was so important that you can't even talk shit.
Hell yeah, but I'm saying if Cat was like KG, bro, it'd be different, bro.
Obviously different. Because you want to call it bluff, though. Because if you like KG, you got to have some hands. You got to be willing to throw a punch or something.
Yeah, and you got to be willing to talk, too. KG talked the whole game.
Yeah, but and I love Ticket, but people call it bluff. Anthony Taylor him with the elbow. He started hopping away. Yeah, I'll fuck you. They going to show me. Yeah, they can go call you bluff. I mean, go ahead. You gonna have to. Yeah. Now, if there's anybody I wouldn't want to show the bluff, it's Draymond, because we've seen the evidence. So, he slipped his teammate and he got just across the next. He choked out Rudy Gobert for no reason.
I support Draymond in everything he does. Yeah. I'm just saying, my nigga can't call his bluff.
Like Draymond can't call his bluff because he's willing to die about it. You see a little disrespect from a nigga that he with every single day. Imagine a nigga that he probably don't like.
Yeah, he got that nigga PTSD. I still be thinking about when.
Yeah, when I think about it, and then he made a pic like a post with a whole bunch of pics in it. I was fine. I fucking Jordan Poole, bro. Afterwards, you said that game for the kids. That's why I fuck with him, man.
Oh man,
shout out to winning streak.
Right. Yeah, I fuck with Draymond, though. That's a hell of a rivalry, man. But him doing that celebration is fucking hilarious. Because he's just such a competitor, bro. Yeah, that's that Michigan State shit, though. They don't give a fuck. All people out of there be just super competitive.
Yeah, shout out to my little nigga Jaden Atkins, too, man. He been killing, too, for Michigan State.
Nah, old buddy's son been killing Jace Richardson. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. He like that. I like him, man. He's nice.
My little nigga made out the defensive team, so shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, nigga's a hustler. Good job.
For sure, man. Speaking of March Madness, we here now, man. The bracket officially dropped. It's funny because we didn't watch too much college basketball, but this is about to be fun as fuck. I'm going to just read off the first round. We'll start there and just see what we might get right, all right? First round, we got 116 matchup. Auburn will have a play-in game between, I believe it's Alcorn State and SFC. It is abbreviated, so shout out to whoever y'all are, but y'all probably are going to take that L in the first round against Auburn. Next game, that's HBCU. Salute. 8-9 matchup, which is criminal. They robbed Louisville, Madison. Fucking 8 seed. Louisville versus Creighton.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take Creighton. I don't know how y'all can guard that big boy. He is nice. But he decent. And like point guard decent too. So it'll be a good game, though. But I won't play close to when I can't die. I was betting, man. I'm going to take they're going to 27-7 being the AFC is fucking crazy. Obviously, I don't know what to do with it. 5-12 matchup be in his favor. We got Michigan versus UC San Diego. UC San Diego is 30-4, by the way.
Hey, they getting their ass with
Michigan get them up out of there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Michigan got some big just had a hell weekend, too.
Yeah, they did solid. I'm ready with Michigan.
Hey, what's going on? DJ, we're up to Club 520.
Club 520, what's up?
You know what time it is. Official Rose Sparks Party here, man. Big fans of the brand for sure. Listen, get warm outside. You know what happens when you get warm outside? Be here.
For sure, man. Always a good time, even when it's cold outside, man. Rose Sparks only takes 15 minutes to kick in, and then also up to 36 hours, man.
For sure, get straight to it. Make sure you go online and make sure you qualify to use this message. It's subscribe to you if you touch it. You have nothing to worry about. Like you said, man, once you get active, but how long it take to kick in, my boy?
Just 15 minutes, man.
Sure, man. If you really get into it, last up for 36 hours, man. So the fun don't stop until you stop. You feel me? You need to tell the people they should subscribe at.
Make sure you go to the site and get prescribed. Roll.co/Club520.
For sure. If prescribed new sexual health patients get up to $15 off the price. And a reoccurring
sexual what?
Roll.co/Club520 to find out if a prescription from Rose Sparks is right for you. That's right. RO.co/Club520 for $50 off the first one. Tap in. Some powder drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law. They are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to roll.co/safety info.
Period.
but there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He's got it at the 3. And the Steelers are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive.
Who's going big in the NBA this season?
Like Mike is, they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Here's a run with their tight end. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. They'll try to run with Harris.
So,
He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
He was 8th grade win yesterday. 128 to 102. That's an ass situation for sure. 21 to 80.
Wow.
41 and only 2 rebounds. I love them stats.
Yeah, okay. That's it. Straight up
For sure. That, I mean, we still say that, you know what I'm saying? But we holding it down, man. I'm just glad to see my boy be positive and out of the media. Talking crazy about his teammates. But pretty right. Just get the job done. So 8 wins for the team.
Come on, man. The rock for sure. He moved to 3rd all-time scoring for the franchise. Hey, Anthony.
So the lead stands at 6-0.
He already passed me.
He third?
Yeah.
Already?
Yes, sir. KG got 13K. K got 13K.
Yeah, man, that's it.
25-yard line.
I'm done in the franchise.
So they come to the line.
Timberwolves really disgusting.
Yeah, he passed me. That's up.
Now the first
Now,
down.
please.
King Henry. Now he's set down now.
Nah, good.
Yeah.
Well, we knew coming into this one, we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And that first play is any indication of the rest of this game.
All the time.
Defense is going to get their hands full.
This squad,
It's a
he was in the league 4 years.
And
That's
10.
all you got to do, bro. He on this, bro. He don't care.
I played 2.5 years.
Nigga, my nigga Taj is top 50.
One
You
quarter
can't tell
in the
him
books.
nothing.
It's the Steelers.
Top 50
with the
in
early lead.
franchise history, bro. This nigga played in the NBA, didn't even know he was on the league.
Damn.
Hold on, man. Where's Terrell Brandon? Where the ring loopers at, y'all?
Oh, look.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Come on, y'all. Hold on.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get about 5.
Damn, Paul is 6.
Damn, Dave McDaniels is at 18 already.
Shout out to Coolidge. He used to get buckets.
Shout out to Isaiah Rocky.
Gordy.
Damn, Isaiah Rocky buckets.
Where's he on?
years.
Respectful.
3 years.
They'll break the huddle. It's second
Don't start.
and 5.
No, I'm just saying.
7 years. He's on the ring down here.
7 years, you only got 4 days.
I swear to God, I don't.
They go right back to
Bro,
Henry.
ain't out there, right? Top blue, we out there, nigga. You get lost. That's crazy.
Sam McLean over 10 years. I got stuck there. And I'm top 5
This
pushers.
just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's powerful in the front. You can't count on guys coming in strong when that first hit is made.
I'm
It
sorry,
takes a
y'all.
team
Let me
effort
get
to
off
stop
track,
him,
but that was
especially
just
once he
weird
gets
that he was
going.
number 3 already. The Timberwolves been in the league for so long, bro. That's crazy.
Eddie Wilson right there for.
I don't know. Everybody that had played in this motherfucker obviously got drafted a couple years.
But look at the description of 3. 1,030. Damn, catch on 975. Fuck it. Damn, he's getting them 3s.
On
Wow.
first down, they'll stay on
I'm
the
telling you,
ground with
bro.
Henry.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, I made
Make
it.
it back to
Crazy.
make the stop.
No. I know it. Where I'm at, Hawks. I think those are Hawks. Let's see if I make the Hawks list. I probably make that one.
Yeah, that's just we here, I guess. Damn.
Good for 23,000. Crazy.
It's getting cool. I'm alone.
Look him up on
I'm
a second
already
down
on
and
fucking. Oh. You try to stop training. That's incredible. They got the first day off for work. I feel like I'm seeing this.
They'll go again here with Henry.
Hey, Doctor, we got you out there.
Down inside the 40-yard line now.
Uber Eats is delivering more deals so you can watch more basketball. Right now, get buy one, get one 6-piece boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings to get food to watch basketball. And then more food to watch more basketball. Order now.
Yeah, you got stuff. You better make his name Zelmo. Kill you. Make his name Zelmo baby.
Till halftime.
What's that nigga? Why ain't
Come
talking
back to
about
Baltimore. After
He's amazing. What was he on the squad? He was a center nigga 6'9".
here's a third down.
Well, he was born in 1939. That's why he ain't got the pick.
You know what?
Throwing Gibson. Coming up, and that's the tight end, likely. He's going to have the first down. On third down,
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball in the quarterback's hand as fast as possible.
Hey, whoever playing John Stewart, that nigga took you.
Sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then seeing if he can
More
do
than
after the
54?
catch.
That's all. He count.
They'll go here on second down and 5.
A little bit on here. And that's right. He probably out there some kid watch the kid. I don't know who you are. Yeah, probably that stuff on booty jersey. I knew it. Because Johnson got 9 bad. He got the call
There's
for
a
years.
third down and 4.
Josh. Damn, Josh got more than Josh. And the lane. Nah, he right there. Oh, damn, that's it. Eddie Johnson. I'm looking at Eddie Johnson. Damn, Joe. Fuck this respect. So you did that in 7 years. Damn, Joe.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you take
Hey, man, shout out to the ladies of the Hawks.
fast situation.
All right, big game. Let's see how I feel about the Nuggets at Warriors. Who getting the dub?
So
I like the
throw the
Warriors.
ball
The
downfield,
Warriors.
be accurate with the
Y'all
ball.
take the Warriors.
Winning on third down.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm taking Nuggets.
So as halftime
Taking Nuggets
balloons,
just for
Mike, they
shoots.
have to
Okay.
find a way to capitalize on this
All right,
drive
couple
right
games
here
last night we
and
get
make
through.
sure they
76 beat the Mavs, 131.
sort of
Quick
points
drops at
out.
28. Quick drops is my starting team right here.
At the very least, it stops the clock.
And Brown
Catch your
starting
breath,
too.
get back in the
Remove
huddle,
PP.
and
He started putting on and it don't matter. Are you back? Yep, that's no what it is. Come out the bench 6 minutes, then show like that. Oh, I ain't want to take it out like this. This ain't Brown is nice, bro. Yeah, the match is not yeah.
Jackson
Yeah, that's crazy for sure. Next beat the Hawks yesterday, 122 to 114. You trying to get up player. Come on, you know the vibes. And Johnson had 28 yesterday. I want to feel better than the team next year. Maybe look that high
And they stop it with 19 seconds to go
Nobody
in
trade
this
for
opening
Okay.
half.
Blazers beat the Raptors yesterday, 105 to 102. Every time they say 22.
Now
Big boy,
Jackson
their favorite
and the
man.
Ravens will
Yeah,
try to tack on 2 more.
obvious. That boy be going crazy. I'm rocking with him. I didn't think he was giving me the videos, but as I watched him before, bro, he's a good guy to play. Yeah, obviously watch the field too for sure. The Clippers beat the Seas off the Hornets yesterday, 123 to 88. Steve already said went to 100. They ain't scored 90 yesterday. Yeah, you know, bro. But that's not going to stop. James Carter got yesterday, 31, 10 and 7. Kawhi had 23 as well. More games tonight, and we'll see how y'all feel about them. Heat at Knicks.
And no chance to return this one.
I'm taking the Knicks. The Knicks need these games. They better bust out. They better win the game. Yeah, I'll take the Knicks. 76 is at Rockets. Rockets. Pacers at T. Fuck y'all, Pacers. Pistons at Pelicans. Damn.
They'll start this one with a great tight end
Shout out to Trey Murphy. I'm going to take Pelicans as well. Bulls at Jazz. Yeah, go out to eat. Nuggets at Wolves. Okay, Wolves. I got Nuggets. Raptors at Suns. Go to Wolves. Raptors. I gotta get my boy Boris to help out too. Same brother do for like yeah. They got him tell that booker, hey, shut up a little bit. I was locked out. Boy, can't give a damn about that. I need to add some more money just to sit on his boat.
No matter what you've done all half,
Yeah, because
it completely changes the game.
is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
Easier Bill because that's not his thing, though. That's the most important. This goes the guy.
It's a touchdown.
Let's talk about the NFL, more specifically Cincinnati, Ohio. They get Jamar Chase and T. Higgins' deals done. Jamar Chase becomes the highest paid non-quarterback in the history of the NFL, 40.25 years. You see, if Myles Garrett's going to get 40, I'll get a little bit more than that. He certainly did. And T. Higgins becomes the highest paid number 2 wide receiver in the history of the NFL, both over $100 billion. Now, the Super Bowl also paid 2 wides at a very high clip. They also paid a quarterback a high number. They've now paid their running back at a high number, and they were able to win the Super Bowl. Now, there are a lot of young dogs on the defense. They were able to build up an offensive line to become the best in the NFL and go on a run. What does this deal or these deals say to you, AJ? And what is most important for the Bengals to get back into the relevancy of the Super Bowl? They're going to be able to score. They're going to be able to light it up. I think if they hit on a couple key pieces, welcome back, Bengals. Is that how you're feeling? Is that how Ohio feels?
Yeah, I feel like this is a turning point for the Bengals as a franchise, as an organization. What do you think of when people think of the Bengals? They think, oh, they're family run, they're cheap, they don't want to spend money, they're not going to do this. But we talked about the indoor facility they have now, and I didn't think there was a chance that they were going to sign both these guys. I thought they were only going to be able to find a way to get Jamar done. But I believe what Rap Sheet last week said it's definitely possible that they're going to get both these guys done. And now they're talking about their ongoing talks with Trey Hendrickson. If they can get Trey back as well, but yeah, this is like turning the page. This is a new Bengals organization.
Before we dive into Trey Hendrickson, for these 2 dudes, congratulations. And to your point about Cincinnati Bengals spending money, to the Bengals fans, congratulations. This is a fantastic time to be a Bengals fan. You got a quarterback from Ohio. He's got his pieces that he absolutely loves. And your team's invested in doing business. You talk about that indoor facility. He also sold the naming rights to the stadium for the first time in the history. So it's like, welcome to the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm excited to see if it works out. Now, with Trey Hendrickson, there's been a lot of different reports. I believe Diana Rossini tweeted sources say Cincinnati is working to retain Trey Hendrickson and discussions are ongoing between the two sides. The Bengals are attempting to do what many in the league thought difficult and keep and pay all 3 of their stars. And Jeremy Stadler put out a tweet this morning basically alluding to the same thing about the pieces that would have to fall in place for a deal with Trey Hendrickson to take place. That feels difficult. That feels like a very tough move at this particular case, especially what the market is for a sack king like player. Hopefully, we'll be able to learn more over the next few days. But this one feels very difficult. So I understand that they said that they were going to sign T and Jamar, and T even put out a cap thing and that they get the deal done. And I understand they said they're going to sign Trey Hendrickson as well. But in the Marlin world, this one feels like it's going to be difficult to get done. Just because he's coming off his best season. He's the best in the league. And this is potentially what is going to happen for him. So if Duke does this, you're talking about pitches with this entire thing. And obviously, we're pulling.
It doesn't seem possible. Like, if you look at Max Crosby, you get $91.5 million guaranteed, and then Miles Smith got, $10 million guaranteed. I forget that number's correct, but it was north of $100 million. Both those guys didn't have the year that Trey Hendrickson did. Sure, Trey's, 30, 31, but then there's reports about, teams from GMs that they're calling and the asking price for Trey is impossible to meet. Yeah, so it does feel like one of those situations where, unfortunately for Trey Hendrickson, he's about to bite the, hey, this is how Cincinnati does business bullet.
No,
yeah, well, we know how that works. And the T and Jamar thing is incredible. The fact that they can get that done is awesome. But, you posted something on X last night, and it was just a question. Is this stylish at all? Is pouring $125 million in cap hit between your quarterback and 2 wide receivers? Is this, a way?
Let's go.
can Cincy make it back to the Super Bowl? And I think if we learned anything from the past 2 Super Bowls, no is the answer. And I know it stinks for Cincy. And
Eagles paid 2 guys. They paid a few
for $100 million less than what the Cincinnati Bengals just did.
But salary cap went up.
The salary cap did go up, absolutely. But the thing is, too, the Eagles have those very pivotal positions on defense locked in with the draft. And Cincinnati can, absolutely draft. I saw a report that was kind of mind-blowing, and that was that the Bengals are really going to have to nail their draft picks on defense, which, holy shit, I didn't even think of that. Maybe they do that, and then they're fine, and it doesn't really matter. But the thing with the Eagles is they did nail their draft picks, all of them, at the most important positions, the D-line and the corners. So it's one of those situations, and, the Chiefs even, and the Rams going back to the Super Bowl from the 2023 season, that was a ground and pound. Like, hey, we're going to beat you up, we're going to hold on to the ball, it's going to be, possession, versus what Cincinnati seems to be fixing to do, which is still electrifying football. Like that, it is cool to walk the ball all over the yard, and a lot of fantasy teams are going to have their players.
The Eagles have the best offensive line in football.
Yeah.
That's a whole other conversation about every certain parent team. When they play 2 wide receivers, paid quarterback, even paid running back, it's like they have the best offensive line in both. They lose Jason Kelsey, still have the best offensive line in football. That is a massive ordeal. Now, can Joey B stay upright? If he can, the offense can go. Now, how are you going to stop the other team? And are you going to be able to give your defense enough rest? I don't know. I'm excited to see their vision, because obviously Duke is a good football mind. They were in a Super Bowl just a few years ago. So can they replicate that? We shall see.
Yeah, if I'm a Bengals fan, I'm spinning like this because I've watched terrible offensive football over the last however many years. I think it's easier to get better quicker on the defensive side. So if you are going to pay a side, I think the right side to pay is offense. So because you're not going to. It's just the Eagles went from 26 in 2023 in defense. They get a new defense to what the Bengals are going to do. And as long as you hit your first 2 draft picks in there and try to focus, and they turn out to be great, and you're off your defensive line youngins, they're playing well too. You get pretty good on defense pretty quickly.
Okay, so congrats to the Bengals and today's boys. Trey Hendrickson, I don't want to be bearer of negative news, but that feels like that's going to be tough. That feels like that's going to be tough. Only 1 year on his deal. Jeremy Fowler, 3 things keep trying to extend for Hendrickson. Uptick in talks appeared late last week before the Higgins trade started to get locked in. There's definitely trade interest, but the Bengals have not shown an eagerness to deal him. Okay, we've heard the same thing. This will inevitably be a new money issue. Currently owed $16 million in 2025, so even if Cincy offers 2 years, $60 million, that makes 3 for 76. This dynamic is a factor here. Yeah, because 90-something became a number for Max just a few weeks ago. So, how will they be able to do it? Duke was able to get it done with the wide receivers. So hopefully he'll be able to do it with Trey, but that seems unlikely. But if it is unlikely, how come they won't
go get paying some trade costs?
Yeah.
Well, it's all they're negotiating through the media as well, I would imagine. They want to get if they're going to deal him, they want you to, hey, come, throw us a few first-round picks or something.
Yeah,
which isn't going to happen.
I think that's potentially what has been happening. Yeah. Hey, let's try it this week. We need 4 forwards.
Double R. That's in your odds, my boy. You know what time it is. Big ain't little homie. You can go to YouTube if you want to find this.
Anything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter.
Well, everybody wants a first and something. And then all of a sudden, reality sets in.
Yeah.
And it's like, we'll take the second down. We'll take the second. We'll do that for sure. And then some guys go for an absurd. Oh, yeah. You are exactly what you're worth, and your worth is what somebody's willing to give. And that is just kind of how it all works out.
Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return.
GSP. Are you guys feeling this? You
get 5% cash back in any category you choose, really, every single month.
And even more when you shop online?
Tight ends in the game to start the drive.
No, I mean like every payment, everywhere, every time. Don't just pay.
Jackson. That's into the hands of the fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Jackson now on second down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
It's not the big play they were hoping for. First down efficiency, ahead of the chains is what every offense is trying to find.
No, won't be a mistake. Look, he's got to get cleared by the doctors. He's going to get some on-court work today and tomorrow. What that means to his play is no contact. That means skill work, stop making, try to see if he can change direction, change pace. And what he'll do after that, they'll see if he has any swelling, if he has any discomfort. They'll do a little bit more, obviously, on Tuesday. And then try to see if he go up and down, change direction, change pace, and play in a contact situation. After that, evaluation, if doctor says he's good, okay, but I think there's also more than just the doctor. It's the doctor, it's his parents, it's also his agent, because the agents have a say in this now, as opposed to in years past, where they didn't have that type of say in the decision. So they will not risk his future. It's a sprained ankle. It's not a fractured ankle. It's not a high sprain. It's just a sprained ankle. But they will be cautiously optimistic. My bet is individual workout, no contact. Individual workout, no contact on Tuesday. Minimal contact, kind of load management on Wednesday. If all things are good and he has no setbacks, you'll see him on the court on Friday, and he should be.
Shannon, you lit up when he said the word agent. Tell me why.
Because coach realized it's not the same as when he coached. There are a lot of other factors that determine whether or not a kid is going to get to the court. It's just not the head coach and the doctor. Now you got parents involved, you got agents involved, because this kid's future is really, really bright, and there's a lot that goes into making that decision. Coach, I believe they should be able to get past the 16th seed. Without Christmas last, I would give him a game. I would err on the side of caution, because he did go up high pretty high, and he came down directly, and then he rolled that ankle pretty good. The biggest thing is getting the stiffness, getting the soreness out of that ankle, so that, like Coach said, do all the things necessary that make Cooper Flag. Change the direction, being able to leap, being able to do all those things. And if he can do that, hey, play it. But I believe that if the Duke's going to be what they believe they can be, they should be able, considering they won the ACC tournament. And we missed a large chunk of the Georgia Tech game, and we missed the semifinals and the finals game, and they won the championship game convincingly. I do believe they should be able to get past the 16th seed, minus Cooper Flag, give him that extra 2 days of rest, bring him back Sunday full throttle. That would be my recommendation, but hey, at the end of the day, like Coach Greenberg said, you got parents involved, you got agents involved. Shire is the last guy that any say is just bad actor, so you know that now it's not the same as when you play. He's the last guy that has any say in this. This is a parent decision, this is an agent decision, this is a Cooper Flag decision, and then, Coach, what do you think? Don't you worry about it.
SA, whose side are you on? Split the difference.
I don't give a damn. Let me not use that word with what I'm about to say. I don't care if holy water is sprinkled on his brother's ankle. He shouldn't play. He shouldn't play in that first round game against the 16th seed. If the Duke Blue Devils can't beat the 16th seed without Cooper Flag, you don't deserve to be in the tournament. I will remind y'all, this brother went down. They won a semifinal game, and they won a conference title game without him. You should be, there is no 16th seed that is comparable to what they just finished facing in the ACC tournament with Cooper Flag. You got people, you got Crockett, you got the rest of them. These brothers can play. You can go out there and beat the 16th seed and buy Cooper Flag 2 additional days rest for the rest of the NCAA tournament. No way he should play that first game. No way.
Before I want to push it forward here.
Of course they can beat the 16th seed. You want to raise the temperature once before it gets real. Because that next game, it's going to be real. So to me, he gets 6 minutes a half. Raise his temperature, get his feet wet, give him that NCAA tournament experience, and then, you know, he's ready to go when they raise the bar. That's just one man's opinion.
All right, this debate to be continued. Coach, let's look at some Big East schools, and I'm just going to be on brand here. How far do you see UConn going in St. John's?
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Are you getting a purse or shoes out of this decision or not?
No, you didn't see me trying to make any bets this year. You saw how things played out at the Garden this weekend. I'm keeping quiet.
I was just
maybe the ladies, but I don't know about the men.
Yeah. UConn be fortunate to get to the second round. There's no way they could.